2 eggs. Hello, welcome to my backyard. My name's Alicia. I live in Western Pennsylvania, and this is a little too early for this, but I'm gambling. Our tomatoes are getting massive in their pots. Our 10-day forecast looks absolutely fantastic, so I'm putting them in the ground tonight. Now, I'm not putting all of my tomatoes in the ground. I want a little bit of insurance in case we get a dip lower than what's predicted in the 10-day. But at the moment, the lowest we have in the 10-day forecast is 42 degrees. That takes us to the middle of May, which is our typical plant out date in this area, is kind of more mid-May. But let's see how this works out. Here are some of our tomatoes. I mean, look at that. Now, I wish I would have thought of this earlier. What I'll usually do is I'll lay these on their side so the end of the tomato tips up, and then when I go to bury most of the stem so that it produces roots all along the stem and giving you a nice robust root system, like the end's already tipped up, it makes it easier to dig the hole for that to go in. Now, some of them are already kind of leaning a little bit, so that'll be just fine. I may just save that one to last, because they actually, once you lay them on their side like this, it happens way faster than you think it should. Usually putting them that way in the morning, planting them in the evening will work, or the day before, but I wasn't thinking that I would have the opportunity to plant today. All right, putting 12 tomato plants. I think this is roughly 25 feet, so a little over a couple feet between. I've got 2 German pinks, big slicer, big. I don't know why it's called pink, because it really looks like a red, but German pink, Dr. Witchy, that's a big yellow slicer. 2 Paul Robeson, it's more of like a burgundy, smaller tomato. 3 Amish paste, 2 Amana orange. Those are saved seeds that I've been saving from a long time. I haven't purchased that seed in a very long time. In 1 Napa Chardonnay, which is a little cherry tomato. Looks like the Bumblebee Sunrise isn't going to make it in this bed. It'll be fine. All right, so I always take the lower leaves off. So this part of the stem I'm burying, so I'm going to dig a hole here for this and a trench for the stem to lay down in.
Yeah. Let's see if we caught anything in our rain barrel. If not a fingernail or a stick would work just fine. We got some.
Oh goodness, look at all of those worms. That is what you get from keeping your soil covered. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, sorry wormies. I'm gonna disturb your domain here for a little bit. Kind of hate doing it, but oh goodness, look at that. That is beautiful. Okay, so laying that in there. Now, we've got about 4 or 5 days of rain coming, so I am not too concerned with, a lot of times I'll pour a whole bunch of water in here. I am putting an egg in the hole with this. Been doing that part for I think 3 or 4 years now. I found that it gives a much stronger plant. It's an idea that I saw from Roots and Refuge. And what they believe, after kind of talking to a lot of different people, is the gases that are released while that egg breaks down kind of feeds the plant. I don't know. I've seen that it works. I don't know exactly how, but it does. Here, there we go. Look at all of those worms. Isn't that beautiful? Take care of your soil, and your soil will take care of your plants. Got the plants in. I'm going to get a little bit more mulch on top. My husband mowed some tonight. Ended up having an issue with the bagger, but we do have a little bit of bad grass. Going to get some of that down on this just to protect the plants from soil splashing up onto their leaves, and also, as I mentioned, taking care of the worms underneath.